Hey there, good morning, good morning. It is an amazing day. Thursday, what an incredible day. I thought I would jump on here because, I subscribe. I don't know if you all do this. There's a national day calendar, and so I get this email that says, hey, today is the national day of what? Well, today happens to be National Be a Millionaire Day. I like the ring of that, all right? Let me know that you're here. Say hello. I just thought I'd jump in here. We'll talk about this whole idea of being a millionaire. What does it take? And now this isn't about the money. This is about the impact. We'll talk more about that. But this is a great day for you to start thinking about things, to dream about things, to get a vision of things, if it's possible, and how it's possible to sit back and be able to be a millionaire. Today, National Millionaire Day. Be a millionaire. So too often we think that there's magic in a million. And there is, and there isn't. It's just a number. But the fact of the matter is that you can actually make $1 million pretty easily. And yes, you know what, Rachel? I like that idea. Every day should be National Be a Millionaire Day. Or at least it should be National Feel Like a Millionaire Day. We should feel like $1 million every freaking day, all right? To make that happen. So here's the thing. I thought I would jump in here and talk about what are things that you could be doing today. If we just say May 20th is the day National Be a Millionaire Day, then what would millionaires do? What would we do? What could we do now? Little simple steps that maybe you could do now to start moving you on the path, because it doesn't mean that you are one today, but it certainly means that you could start the journey today and make that happen. So here's some things that I thought when I thought about it and said, what would it take? What would it need to have happen? And the first thing is that I think number one, just reflect on where you're at. Now, remember, the word I said is reflect. I didn't mean resent where you're at, because there's a whole lot of people that start to reflect and they get resentful and they get upset and they go, I should have listened to this, I should have listened to that. The past is only the past that only has value to the extent that we take lessons from it. Okay? So it's important for us to look at it and say, what did I learn? Where am I at? What is the place that I'm at to know that? Because if we don't know where we are, we can't figure out the map to get there. And what people are missing most of the time is that they're missing the money map. They're missing the plan. They're missing the path. They have a target. Some people don't even have a target. So we'll talk about that in a second. But they have an idea of where they want to go, but they don't have the map to get there. So we got to get the map. And so I see some people coming in on Facebook. Say hello. And now, if you are in one of my groups, it's going to come up as Facebook user. So do me a favor. As you post something, just give me a name so I can call you out by your name, because you deserve that kind of respect. And Facebook won't let me do it if you don't allow that to happen. So let me know. So I appreciate the love that I'm getting on the show, the podcast, and all that stuff. The Affluent Entrepreneur Show has been off the charts. We dropped another episode this morning that's kind of hitting right on this point. I had no idea that today was National Be a Millionaire Day. And when we dropped this episode this morning, we talk about one of the key elements that you need to have in place to give you that financial independence, to give you that financial liberation. Too many people think that. Too many people look at it and start to think that, wait a second, I just got to make more money. Well, it's not about making money. It's about what you do with the money. There's plenty of people that become millionaires on $40,000 a year. If you don't believe me, check out the book, Everyday Millionaire by Chris Hogan. They studied 10,000 millionaires, and most of them weren't internet millionaires and things like that. So I think that you can start to look at it. It gives you an understanding of what it takes. Look, bottom line is, the number one rule of building wealth and becoming millionaires, spend less than you make. I know this is really like rocket science, right? But think about it. If we understood that, and we use that and we invest the rest, we can build. It's not a whole lot different than losing weight. Move more, eat less. It seems really simple, but some people just won't do it. Okay? The other thing to think about is this, is that too often I hear this excuse. When I start making money, I'll start investing. When I start making money, I start investing. Maybe you're thinking that maybe I'm not at a place that I need to worry about this yet. No. The fact that you're not in that place is the very reason we need to worry about it. Think about it this way. If you were simply looking at it from the construct of when I make more money, I'll go ahead and start investing and start saving and doing that. It's like no different than sitting back and saying, I'm only 70 pounds overweight. So when I hit 100 pounds overweight, then I'll join the gym and then I'll go on a diet. What? No. We want to get in the game early and front load our investing, front load that millionaire. So the first thing to do on National Be a Millionaire Day is to take some time to reflect on where you're at. Understand where you're at. Number 2, I wrote these down so I wouldn't forget them, because I get going and I get on a rant and look out. So open, if you don't have one, I want you to open a separate investment or savings account. If you are not currently moving money regularly, weekly or monthly, into a savings account that you can use for investing in your future, in the future, for your future, then I want you to go and I want you to open up a high yield cash account. You look at bankrate.com, look at the highest yields. 3 things I want that account to have. 3 things. I want it to be 100% liquid. That means you can get at it at any time. At any time. Number two, okay, it is insured. That means that the money you put in there is insured. If the bank goes under, the insurance will pay you out. Okay, there's limits to it, but the insurance is up there. Usually it's over $200,000, so you're in good shape. And number 3, there are no fees. Okay? They're getting the use of your money. They're making money on your money. They shouldn't be charging you fees. So I'll look for a high yield cash account that has no fees. No, not crypto, unfortunately, Rachel. Well, I mean, it depends what kind of roller coaster ride you want to be on. No fees, insured, 100% liquid. Here's what I'd like you to do. And it's easy to set up now online, set it up online. Transfer money in, set up a regular transfer monthly or weekly, depending on how you pay yourself, and make sure that it's going in. This is the first step to really starting to get into the habit. Because here's the thing, the idea of building wealth, bankrate.com, bankrate.com. The first thing is that realize that wealth building and being a millionaire is less about the money and more about the habits. It's about the behaviors. So if we get into the behaviors and the habits of consistently, persistently, and systematically putting money away and investing it, we're developing the muscle that it takes to build wealth. Okay? So number 3 is, look, if you already have investments, I want you to look at your current portfolio. I want you to go get, we're sitting here in May 20th, so go get your first quarter statement back in March or your last month's statement from April, and I want you to go through it. I want you to look at the returns on it compared to the market and the industry. It becomes important for you to do that. Thank you, Rachel, for posting that. And I want you to look at your returns. If your returns are below the market returns, depending on whether you got into it yourself or someone else got you into it, I want you to start looking at what are my alternatives. We want to start maximizing our returns without taking on too much risk. We're going to be on tonight. We're going to be on tonight on Clubhouse at 6 o'clock. I'm going to be live on Clubhouse. So that's the thing that you want to do is you want to evaluate your portfolio. I do this. I actually look at my investments on a monthly basis. Then with my investment, my wealth strategist, I look at them on a quarterly basis with him. We'll make adjustments and tweaks and do that. So I want you to check the pulse on the patient is what I want you to do. So that's number 3. Number 4 is if you are in a 401k or a retirement account, if you're in a 401k and you're not maxing it out, I want you to increase your contribution. Just 2 percentage points. That's it. 2%. If you're making $10,000, 2% is $200. You can afford that. And that $200 is going to add up and it's going to multiply because of compounded growth. 2%. If you don't have a 401k, if you don't have a retirement, I want you to start one. Start one and start putting 2% away. And then here's what I want you to do. Every quarter, at least a quarter. If you can do it monthly, do it monthly. But if you can't do it monthly, do it at quarterly. Increase it by 1%. So you start at 2%, 1% on it. Then so you're at 3, then 4, then 5. But what I want to do, again, we're trying to develop the behaviors, the priorities of building wealth, becoming a millionaire, using your business to do this. So if you're sitting back saying, I can't put $200 away, here's what you're going to need to do. Let's look at your expenses, or let's look at how we can get $200 more income that we're going to put away. If we truly want to have that financial liberation, that financial independence, we've got to do some things that are different than what you've been doing. Because if you were doing it right, then you'd already have it. So let's make it happen and know that you're not on this journey alone. I'm with you. Everyone else in the community's with you. We're all here because what I want to see is everyone rise. I want everyone to be at the million, then the 2 million, then the 3 million. Not because of the money, but because of the lifestyle it gives you to be able to perpetuate a message, to be able to do the things that are meaningful, to get behind missions, to create a legacy, to give you the peace of mind to do that. An affluent entrepreneur, as I talk about on the show, is one that lives a richer lifestyle. Now, richer meaning more experience and feelings, not just money. Wealth is simply a statistic. They have a deeper impact, a more holistic impact of who they become, how they affect people that they love and everything, and they have complete freedom. And so this is the key that we want to do. So that then goes to number 5. Number 5 is if you have debt, if you have consumer debt, if you owe on credit cards for lifestyle expenses, I want you to get a debt plan in place. A debt plan in place. That means a payoff plan. That means we're going to get out of debt. We're not going to borrow, we're not going to spend our future on today's lifestyle if we can't afford it. Okay? So we need to get a debt payoff plan in place. One of the ways you can do that, you can download a tool that I have free on my website. Go to melabraham.com/no debt. Okay? And you'll put your credit card bills in there, the payments, the interest rate. It'll tell you the fastest way to get it paid off. It'll tell you the cheapest way to get it paid off. It'll give you the payment schedule. Get on that schedule. Be disciplined. Let's get you out of debt. Let's take that burden off your back. Okay? So get a debt plan in place. And then number 6. Number 6, last one. Ask yourself and this is where you need to be really critical and really honest, because it only helps you if you're honest. Nick is in the house. Eric, my buddy, he's one of my students, so here's this number 6. I want you to look at your money habits. Just take a look. When you decide to buy something. Now, remember, those of you that know me know that I'll never tell you not to buy something. Well, I guess I can't say never. If I think that it's absolutely a horrible idea and you're going way into debt to do something, I'll be, because I'm not known for not having an opinion. I'll state my opinion. But when it comes to buying things, typically, and I don't tell people not to. I just tell them what I want them to be is conscious, aware, and intentional. But when it comes to buying something, your buying habits. What's causing you to make the buying decision? Is it an emotion? Is it stress? Like, for instance, I know me, like when I'm stressed, I go to the pantry. Good thing I work out every day, okay? I go to the pantry, and my wife can tell what's going on. I go, nothing's going on. She goes, oh yeah, you've been to the pantry 3 freaking times in just an hour. So she knows, but there's some people that are stress buyers. Are you just buying stuff? You're going through Instagram. Oh, look at that. Oh, you check it and you buy it like that. So I want you to check your buying habits. What is causing you to make the buying decision? Is it truly a need? Is it a want? Is it an emotional thing? Is it a stress thing? What's the trigger? Because when we understand the trigger, we can then deal with the trigger. So when you make your buying decisions, the buying decisions are rational decisions, not bent on emotional decisions that can put you into debt or buying a bunch of stuff that you don't need. Okay, so these are the money habits. So in doing that, and remember, it's about spending less than you make in doing that. The other side of this is that what could you do to increase your income? Now I'm going to give you a couple of links. I already gave you the no debt link, melabraham.com/no debt. It'll get you an Excel sheet that you can do your debt. But there's a couple things. This episode that I talked about today is episode 9. You can go to the affluententrepreneurshow.com to get access to the episodes. And we'll be releasing video versions of the show starting next week. So watch for those. But right now they're on Spotify and they're on iTunes and they're on Stitcher and all of that. So watch for that. But I want you to go listen to that because we're talking about how you create a financial machine to support your lifestyle and what it takes to do that. So make sure you check out the show. Number 2, the other way to do this is, hey, scale your income. Let's find a way to generate some additional income. If I can generate additional income, then I have the ability to use that additional income to build wealth and to become that millionaire. A good buddy of mine is doing a training right now called Your First 100 Leads. If we could find you 100 good leads that you can sell your knowledge or wisdom to as a course or something like that to make money, and think about that. So it's free training. Here's what I want you to do for that, melabraham.com/100 leads. So melabraham.com/100 leads. Free training. James Wedmore is going through it. I will be there to help out and answer questions to do it. Thank you, Nick, for putting that into the comments. Because if you can generate 100 good leads, we can generate some income. And we can generate some income, we can build some wealth. That's the key. And I think that's it. Those are the only links I got for you. The no debt link, the show link, and the 100 leads link. All right? It'll give you a chance to one, get out of debt, understand what it is to build a financial machine, and how to generate some income and wealth by building a lead source that gets you some qualified buyers. Okay? This is so I just wanted to jump in here real quick and just say, hey, it's National Be a Millionaire Day. Let's have a conversation. Let's do this. Let's look at the things that we ought to be doing to build the millionaire lifestyle. Let's feel like $1 million each and every day, but let's start making $1 million each and every day. Let's make it happen. So here's one last request. If you have not downloaded or subscribed to my show, go there, subscribe, leave me a review. But more importantly, send me your questions. All right, because in a few weeks, I'm going to release the very first interview show on the show. I'm going to start doing more interviews, but more importantly, I want to bring some of you on. I want to coach you live. I want to mentor you live. I want to help you on this financial journey. This is about changing your financial destiny. There is no question that you're going to ask that should be embarrassing, too elemental, to be shameful, or any of that stuff. It's a safe place. This show and my community is all about having safe, sane conversations that are truly honest about money, about wealth, about having a lifestyle that's richer and impactful to those that are in the game. So that's all I got for you today. All right. I've done 2 interviews today. I've done, I was up early at the gym And I've got a couple more interviews this afternoon. It's been a fun journey, but the most fun for me is the conversations I'm having with each of you. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support, your love, the comments, and keep them coming. This is my happy place, is serving and seeing that we're making a difference. So get out there. It's National Be a Millionaire Day. Let's take the steps today, and let's keep you moving forward. Bless you. You have an incredible, incredible Thursday. We'll chat soon. Hit me up if you need anything. I'm here. Cheers.